Hello, I am Megan Singh, and today I am sharing with you an overview of the projects that I completed for Professor Bo Chang's course, EDAC 634. One way that I enjoy connecting with course content is by making it relevant to my current work. That has been possible this semester because my workplace, which is a K through 8 elementary school on the west side of Indianapolis, is partnering with Eskenazi Health, a local hospital, to deliver a health literacy course for adult language learners. That means that the health topics are the carrier content for embedded English language skills. And with this, I worked all of my projects to relate to the work that we are doing within this health literacy course. For the first major project, I selected the andragogical approach. Especially since I began working in an elementary school 4 years ago, I have become increasingly interested in the difference between andragogy and pedagogy as I continue to encounter differences between how we teach adults and children. My lesson focused on helping learners select primary care physicians, emergency room, or urgent care doctors depending on any given ailment. With this, I chose the three of the core components of andragogy and incorporated them into the lesson. So first, I provided rationale for the objectives at the beginning of the lesson, and then I incorporated problem-based topics, including certain role play activities where students have to select the best option given the provided scenario. And then lastly, I recognize participants' rich life experiences through activities where they are reflecting and discussing both individually and collaboratively. For the next major project, I selected experiential learning. This lesson was meant to be a follow up to the previous lesson on selecting PCP, ER, or urgent care. I again embedded opportunities for individual and collaborative reflection throughout the lesson. And I utilized Kolb's experiential learning cycle, which in this case relied on reflection of students' previous experiences instead of a shared new experience, making reflection even more essential. Lastly, as a community of practice, learners developed an infographic, which served as a practical action to help others identify the difference between PCP, ER, and urgent care. In the next assignment, I pivoted to an intergenerational community learning project, which I've always wanted to pilot in our family literacy program. This included a problem posing activity in which families identify a need in the community that they would like to address. They continue class meetings where they reflect on the experience and the impact it has on themselves and their community. For the final assignment, which was the open assignment, I selected embodied learning. This was the most important reflective project for me as I considered my own understanding and acceptance of embodied learning. The main points that I shared about the topic included that learning is inseparable from the body, embodied learning is very deeply emotional, and it is not exclusive to traditionally physical activities such as yoga or basketball. It is included in every activity that we do because everything is done through the body. To conclude, I would like to share about the benefits of the assignments. First, the activities were immediately useful to informing my practice as a family literacy teacher. I also experienced more flexibility in thinking, especially when considering embodied learning. During the weeks that I was working on that project, I began to see examples of embodied learning everywhere. Next, I continued honing my digital skills, especially with Canva. I've become increasingly comfortable making Canva videos and editing Canva templates. Lastly, the most obvious benefit is that I had the chance to explore new teaching and learning methods that I had not fully understood prior to applying them to a lesson plan. Thank you for watching, and for those of you who are taking the course with me, thank you for sharing this experience. It has been a wonderful semester.